Hi, I'm Tati, and I'm talking about the books I read in January, February, and March. The first books I picked up all the way back in January were all of the books that I know of in the Wrath and the Dawn series by Renee Audier, The Wrath and the Dawn, which is the first book in the series, The Moth and the Flame, The Crown and the Arrow, and The Mirror and the Maze, which are all novellas, and then The Rose and the Dagger, which is the last book in the series. I ended up giving all of the books in the series 3 out of 5 stars except for the final book, which I ended up giving 4 out of 5 stars because I really enjoyed the ending. Next, I picked up Orange, the Complete Collection Volume 1 and Orange, the Complete Collection Volume 2. This is a manga series about a girl who gets a letter from herself from the future. I actually ended up enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Next is Avatar: The Last Airbender: The Search, Parts 1, 2, and 3. I'm really enjoying just this whole series of graphic novels so far because it's basically an extension of the show. And I ended up giving each volume of The Search 4 out of 5 stars. Now moving on to the first book I read in February, which is No Love Allowed by Kate Evangelista. I did enjoy this book, however, there were some parts that kind of took me out of the story and annoyed me, so I ended up giving it only 2.5 out of 5 stars. Next up is The Dark Lady by Irene Adler. This is a Sherlock Holmes story set when Sherlock is a child. I did also really enjoy this book and I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. Next, I listened to the audiobook for Unbelievable by Sarah Shepard. This is the 4th book in the Pretty Little Liars series, so I can't really go into the plot, but I ended up giving it 3 out of 5 stars. Next, I finally picked up The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. This is a book set in Germany during World War II. The writing in this book was so amazing that I ended up giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I definitely do plan on making a separate review video for this book once I watch the movie, so stay tuned for that. And the last book I picked up in February was Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. This is another book that I really enjoyed. It's the first book in a new young adult murder mystery series. And I just thought that it was really well done, and I went into it with high expectations and I wasn't disappointed at all. I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars and I cannot wait to read the next one. Now for the month of March, I only read 3 books, and those were Wicked by Sarah Shepard, which I listened to as an audiobook and gave 3 out of 5 stars. Honey So Sweet Volume 1, which I thought was a cute, sweet manga, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I would have given it 5 stars, but there is a part of it that's a little bit weird, and if you've read it, you might know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I am excited to continue reading this series. And Teen Titans Go Volume 1, Party Party, which I ended up giving 3 out of 5 stars, and I do have a separate review video that I will leave linked in the description. So those were all the books I read in January, February, and March. So let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them. You can also let me know what your favorite book that you read in any of these 3 months was. I think mine was either The Book Thief or Truly Devious. If you like this video, please let me know by giving it a like. I try to upload a new bookish video to this channel every Friday, so subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye! And the last book I read in February was Next, I read